Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and thank you guys so much for watching. So today's video is this makeup look right here. If you guys would like to see how I got it, then please stay tuned. First up, I'm going to start off with my eyebrows. I'm actually going to be doing the fluffy brow look today. This is actually my first time trying it, and if it doesn't work out, you guys please be kind in the comments. But I'm just trying it out just to see if it's going to work for me. I'm going to start off with the shade right here and apply that on the outer V of my eye. What I like to do is pack all of the shadow that I think I need on my eye and then slowly start blending it out, and then repack with an eyeshadow brush, something like this. Nothing too thick because the packing is going to be intense. So I like to pack on my eyeshadow first and then go in with a blending brush and then blend out the edges of where I've just packed on all of that eyeshadow, and I feel this way works a lot better in seeing that shadow really come through. I'm using this applicator brush, and I'm just going to use the tip of this brush to define where I want the black to sit. Next, I'm using my NYX color correcting palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here to cut the crease. So basically we're not doing a half cut crease, but we're going further beyond the halfway mark. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So what makes a cut crease a lot more easier to do is a very nice brush. Some people like using a more thicker brush. For me, I just feel like a nice thin flat eyeshadow brush like this should work. So if you guys are having a problem with determining how high or how low you guys need to go, all you have to do is just place a little bit of product on the center of your eyelid, look up, and then it will create a natural line, like a guide, a natural guide. Okay guys, so now that I've cut the crease, I'm going to go back into this palette and I'm going to be using, what should I use? I'm going to go in with the shade right here. It's like a peachy matte shade and it is so pretty. I'm just going to pack this all over the eyelid until about halfway. So now I'm going to use the same brush. I cleaned it, guys. Yeah, I really like this brush because it packs on a lot of product and I like the shape of it. Okay, so I'm going to go back into this dark brown shade and I'm going to pack as if I am doing a winged eyeliner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack from on the outer part of my eye, and I'm going to be dragging this shadow right to the center. So this is going to be basically a halfway type of winged smoky look, but I am going to slowly and gradually blend it to the center part of my eyelid. Okay, so now I'm going to add some black, and I'm going to pack it with the same brush, and I'm going just below that brown shadow, and I'm going to pack that color as if I'm doing a wing. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go back into my blending brush, and I'm slowly going to blend this brown into the lighter shade at the top. Make sure you are not going and making anything a whole mess, because this can turn into a disaster really quickly. I just want it to be a very nice transition from the black and brown into that beautiful light color. Comment down in the comment section and let me know how long does it take you guys to get a full, you know, fancy eye makeup look done in the day. And do you guys even attempt to do like dramatic looks before like a wedding, if you are attending a wedding, or if you have some fancy event to go to? Do you guys attempt these kind of dramatic looks? Go ahead and add this shadow right here with a small brush. Can you guys even see how small this brush is? Okay, this brush is super small, so I'm just gonna apply that small bit with this small brush, and ever so gently and ever so lightly just blend out in between the black and the lighter shadow. And I'm just going to transition. This is basically going to be like a transition between the two shadows. I'm going to move on from the eyes. I'll finish the eyes after I am done with the face. I'm going to be using the Crayolan Outer Foundation. This is the color DO, and I love mixing this shade with the shade LO. I feel like these two colors complement my skin perfectly. These foundations are really good coverage. It's medium to full, and okay, this is the shade LO, and I like to apply this firstly in the center of my face. Okay, as I was saying about this foundation, it is very good coverage, but I don't think it is advisable for you guys to use this during the week, just because it is a heavier foundation. An alternate foundation that I love using during the week is the LA Girl Illuminating Foundation. I feel like that is such a beautiful foundation, especially because of its dewy, you know, more natural look. I'm going to be blending out my foundation, and I'm using the NYX Beauty Sponge, and I know this is not the correct shape. My niece, I'm not going to even say anything. Anyway, you guys had to snip off the top because, you know, my niece was playing around with my stuff and she kind of pulled it apart. So I'm going to use the NYX setting spray. This is the Bear With Me setting spray. It is so beautiful, so bomb, and it makes my skin look amazing after I'm done baking and whatnot. So yeah, I'm just going to be soaking my sponge and then just blending this out. I haven't used a sponge in such a long time, you know, to just blend out my foundation. Recently I've been grabbing the brush because, in my personal opinion, I feel like the sponge takes away a whole lot of product, and it blends really well, but it removes so much of product. So I broke out with some pimples on my forehead, and I have no idea why. I never have pimples. If I do have a pimple, literally just one pimple on my face, and then it leaves a mark and then it never goes away. so I'm not sure if my eating was really that bad. Okay, let's be honest, my eating was horrible. This lockdown, who else put on like 50 pounds? So you guys, I've been changing my eating habits for the past 2 days, and I also started working out. My body is like, girl, you need to get it together. So I started being healthier recently, and it's actually helping. By recently, I mean the past 2 days. But to be honest guys, I do feel a whole lot better. I'm not feeling as bloated, and hopefully my skin clears up. The pimples are kind of going away, but the marks, I hate that. So the marks take a little bit longer. Okay, so to highlight my face, I'm going to be using this NYX the NYX color corrector and the shade right here, just to highlight the center part of my face. Color looks a bit dark, but once I put it on my face, it is the perfect color. I always notice that this area right here is that same pigmentation and taking a little bit longer to go away. So I'm just going to be applying a little bit of this concealer right there. And on the other side as well. I've been making so delicious food. For the lockdown period, and that is the reason why I've just gained a little as well. I posted my recipes on my Instagram on my highlights under food. I know a few of you have sent me your photos, and you guys are so cute. I'm happy that you guys followed my recipe, but now guys, let's all of us try and get it together in terms of being healthier. Normally I would go ahead and bake with a yellow banana powder, but unfortunately for this video and through this lockdown, I did not have any time to go and purchase any type of powder that, you know, I would normally use. So I hate setting my face with a white powder. I just feel baking, I like setting my face with the white powder, but not baking. I feel like baking kind of, the whiteness of that powder gives that overcast grayish look. But unfortunately, I have to do what I have to do since I don't have any powder. So I'm going to be using the SFX white powder. Yeah, I'm going to be using this SFX white powder by NYX. But what I love about this powder is that you could feel it going into all of that cream. Does have a little bit of a satin feel as you go throughout the day. It is not as matte as I would like it to be, but then again, it's not a matte type of powder. It's more of a satin powder, so you have to really dust away the powder because this powder does have that flashback. So then I'm going to go in with my NYX highlight and contour cream pro palette. I'm using this dark shade and I'm going to cream contour. I like applying some cream contour above my lips and also under my lips, just in the center. Automatically you can see it does give some depth. Blend this out. Bronzer, I'm going to be using this beautiful cute palette by Mud Makeup Designery. This is the color palette called Warmth Highlight Powder. Okay, so it has these 3 beautiful shades and I love this matte brown shade called Shape right there. and I'm basically going to contour using this shadow. Okay, so it is a very nice warm shade. It's not too deep, so I'm actually gonna tap this brown right here. And what I like doing, I like layering my contour as in, you know, warm and brown. So I like to just use a little bit of a darker brown right here, just in this corner, just to create like a hollow type of look. So I like to apply that much of product and then just blend in just that area. And can you guys see the difference it makes? And slightly blend this directly underneath your cheekbone area and you have a dent in your face. I just added a little bit of powder on either side of my cheekbone, so just to create more definition, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and dust away that powder. Next up for blush, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Blush palette. This is the color Dark, and I'm gonna be using this shade right here. It's a beautiful blush shimmer pink, and I'm going to apply this on the apples of my cheek and also on my cheekbone. I'm using the NYX matte liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to do a very thin wing, something that I'm not used to. I never ever line the inner corners of my eye, but it's been popular recently and I've seen Roshana Isaac rock this makeup look, especially with her eyes. I don't know if it will suit me, but let's just see. So I'm just gonna do a very nice thin eyeliner wing, and you're really not going to see the outer part of it because the outside is so intense and dark already. So the emphasis will be on the feline inner corners. So what I love about this eyeliner is that, so it has a very thin applicator brush which will help you